Welcome. Thank you for being here. You didn't have to come, but something within you arrived. A quiet curiosity, a longing for peace, a yearning to come home to something soft, something honest. Maybe today has been noisy. Maybe your heart is tired. Maybe your thoughts are spinning in loops. That's all right. There is no need to fix anything right now. Just arrive as you are. Let your breath guide you back to now. Inhale slowly. Exhale even slower. Feel the ground beneath you. Feel your own presence. No past to solve. No future to control. Just this moment. This breath. This returning. In Zen practice, we speak often of the breath, not because breathing is special, but because it is here. Here. Always available. And just like the breath, love is something we can return to. Over and over. When we forget, when we fall, when we wander, we can return to love again and again, without punishment, without shame, without needing to be perfect. We simply begin again. There will be days when you close off, when your heart feels hard, when resentment builds like smoke, when fear whispers that you are unloved, unworthy, alone. It is in these moments, especially, that we are asked to return, to come back, not to deny our feelings, but to sit with them, to cradle them gently, to breathe with them. And beneath the ache, beneath the noise, we find it, that quiet space within us, that still knows love, that remembers, that is never broken. Love is not always fireworks. It's not always easy. Love is not a constant feeling. It is a practice, a way of being, a place we choose to come back to. Just like the breath, just like the body, just like the now. When you're angry, return to love. When you're distant, return to love. When you feel small, or triggered, or closed, return to love. That doesn't mean forcing affection or faking peace. It means softening. It means remembering. It means asking yourself, how can I bring gentleness here? How can I meet this moment without adding more tension, without armoring myself? Love is not a performance. It is not always a grand gesture. Sometimes it is a pause, a soft look, a hand held, a breath shared. Sometimes it is saying nothing and just being present. Sometimes it is beginning again after a hard conversation. Sometimes it is staying with yourself through the waves. And sometimes love is stepping away so you can return with more clarity. There is no finish line, no moment where you become a master of love. There is only practice. There is only showing up, moment by moment, breath by breath. In Zen, we do not seek perfection. We seek presence. Presence allows us to return without judgment, to start fresh without shame. In the same way that you return to the breath in meditation, you return to love in relationship. 1,000 times a day, you begin again. And that is beautiful. That is devotion. You might think you've gone too far, that you've said too much, that your walls are too high. But the truth is, love is not keeping score. Love is the practice of showing up, even after the mistakes, especially after the mistakes. This is the heart of compassion, to see the mess and still offer kindness, to hear the noise and still seek quiet, to lose your way and still return. When you look into the eyes of someone you love, try not to see who they were yesterday. Try not to hold the past like a shield between you. See them now, in this breath, with all their imperfections, with all their beauty. See that they too are trying. They too are learning to return. There is no such thing as a perfect partner, a perfect friend, a perfect you. But there can be presence. There can be awareness. There can be a softness that meets the moment and says, I'm still here. I've come back. Let us begin again. Sometimes you'll need space to return to love, time, silence, distance, and that's okay. Returning does not always mean rushing. It means turning your attention back to what matters, gently, with intention, with care, with patience. Like the breath, love doesn't demand anything from you. It doesn't ask for drama or achievement. It just wants your presence. It wants your sincerity. It wants you to come home to yourself, and from that place, to meet another. When you feel overwhelmed, when your heart feels tight, when your words become sharp, pause. Return to your breath. Inhale, exhale. And remember, you can return. You are allowed to begin again. The moment is already new. It has never been before. It will never be again. You don't need to carry the old into it. You don't need to stay in the pattern. Begin again. Love isn't loud. It's not always visible. But it is always available. Underneath the noise, underneath the fear, it waits. Not as a fantasy, but as a practice. Not as a feeling, but as a path. A path you walk with yourself. A path you walk with others. Slowly, mindfully, day by day. Every breath is an invitation. Every pause is a doorway. Every return is sacred. You don't need to get it right. You only need to come back. Return to the breath. Return to your heart. Return to love. Again and again. You may forget, you may wander, but you can always return. And every return deepens the path. Every return softens your spirit. Every return reminds you, you were never far. So sit for a moment longer. Let this breath anchor you. Let it remind you that you are here. You are loved. You are whole. No matter what came before, no matter what lies ahead, you are here. You are breathing. You are already returning. Let this be your mantra. I return to love. I return to breath. Lamas, I return to now. I return. Thank you for being here, for practicing, for breathing, for walking the path. If this talk offered something gentle to your heart, I invite you to like, share, or subscribe. And if you feel called, share in the comments. What are you returning to? What does love look like for you today? Until next time, remember, every moment is a chance to begin again.